All right, guys, we're gonna do a little live lesson here. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to trade CPI and data my way. This is the safe way. So we got our top steps going. We had a couple expresses going. We just took a short right here. I had a 5-minute no GP to the downside. Not too shabby. So we're gonna be trading on this. And we're gonna have to see what we get with the MNQ here. So we'll change it to one chart. And we're just going to get our CPI candle developed on the 1 minute, and then we'll be able to play. We expect full speed here. Obviously, you're going to get shut out of the. Well, it's going to start slapping back and forth here on top step because the platform doesn't really let you trade CPI. So we always wait till the after minute anyway. All right, I had to type a message there. So 10 seconds, CPI candle is going to come up. We're going to fib it out here. Play on the MNQ side of things, sometimes ES, but both algos will play out here. Show you how to get her done. So we're going to get whatever candle it puts in, it's going to put in. We have an entire minute. Doesn't matter what it does. Top step X will freeze here. This is the normal. Don't trade through all that data here. It's going to be all snappy and poppy. We expect downside. I expected a pop first and then a short opportunity. So what you usually like to do here is you take your high-low of the developing candle, and we will adjust this as we go. So the 1 minute is now high-load for now. And then we wait here until the new minute. Now we have 30 seconds on, like you see here, right? We have 30 seconds to the new candle, right? The second minute after CPI. Since we're hovering to the top side, right, I'm going to assume that the next candle will slam down here into the golden pocket. So I like to start shorting at the top end of the candle. We have 10 seconds left, and it'll come back down to the GP here. So I can do another limit buy order. It'll slam down the new candle, come down and fill this. And this is just an example. It'll fill right away. Ding. So that's the golden pocket strategy you see me use after hours. A lot of the time during data, whatever it happens to be. And then we move to the 5 minute. So we got the first tag of the 1 minute GP, right? And that'll continue to tell us information throughout the day. And I'm just giving you guys examples here. I could have full on NQ and blah, blah, blah with all this other stuff, but you don't really want to do that when you only have a tiny little fresh account here. We got a couple expresses that we're just working on. So we're going to go slow and steady, like always. Be smart. So the same exact sequence I will be playing on the 5 minute now, right? So now we have the 1 minute on the right, 5 minute on the left. And those are the futures. And a lot of the times, obviously, I like to come here and do the 1 minute high-low with the Qs. It trades a lot better. I trade off the Qs for the NQ. I don't bother with the futures that much. But we'll fib that one out. We'll do the same thing so it's reputable on the screen here. Okay, so same jam there, guys. We're gonna do the same thing here. When the new 5 minute candle comes, we're only 2 minutes into this one, and a lot of the times they won't give us a secondary trade like the one we just got. So the freebie is, as the end of the 1 minute candle was forming there, we came up, we shorted it down to the golden pocket, the high low. Generally speaking, a lot of the times, especially when we expect weakness, I know CPI is going to sell down after this pop. So the further point of the day, I have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to come down and tag some anchors. So per this timestamp, QQQ will be coming down to 452.85, 451.37. So you can check that out after the video. But we have this big resistance here, 457.77 as well. That'll knock us down, 452 and get me those anchor targets. So I'm going to start my 5 minute short trend when the new 5 minute candle opens. I'm going to do the exact same thing. So I'll show you the 5 minute side of things as well. We do this on the 1, 5, and then the 15 as the candle develops for CPI. It doesn't really matter which way it goes. We can tell by the end of the candle. This one was a little easier because we obviously had Trump FOMC yesterday, a bunch of tariff news, so we knew CPI was going to be a little easier to trade today because it wasn't going to be such a volatile, monstrosity of what it goes. So we'll be chilling here. We're going to come down. We just got to wait for this next candle here, and then we're going to do the same thing. The 5-minute candle is going to create another candle, and it's going to come down and tag the high-low GP. The 1 minute already has that tag. So again, it's a game of probability, right? So we have 1 minute left. This is what I usually start to ease in here, right? And then I start putting my 5-minute anchors back down here. So we can, or not anchors, limit buys on the micros. And then if we come back up a little bit or shoot back up, no big deal. And I'm going to come down for the 50 fib target. So again, we got 1 minute left. It's 7:34. So I have 1 whole minute left before the new 5-minute candle. So even if it pushes up here, that would be best case scenario to grab some more shorts, and then it'll come back down. And again, I'm waiting close to the close of the candle, so the Fibonacci and the algos will drag me down to the retracement points, right? So sometimes these are huge breakout candles, and I have certain systems and certain things to help you guys with that won't or that'll actually help you with signals where you don't get blown out of the top or dropped out of the bottom here, as we always do this in the live trading we teach. But this is just the easiest. So I assume now, again, we got what, 20 seconds left ish, and we'll come down, fill this next order into the GP, which is expected. So there's another fill. So just a quick little $160 example there. The new 5-minute candle is now going to open inside the golden pocket, right? So like we said, there's a good sneaking chance that this 5-minute candle will hover highs, come down to the GP again. And again, lower low in the minute, we're going to open up, boom, right in the GP. A lot of the times, if the new 5-minute candle would start up here, right, instead of down here, I would short it down to the GP again. But I always start in at the end of those candles, and then assume it's going to come back down to GP, because statistically we have a better chance to do that. So that was just a small example to show you guys the live trading on how I do high volume candles, data, CPI, jobs. Doesn't matter what it is, I use that same candle start strategy at the end of the 1 and 5 minute. Thanks for tuning in.